you could be forgiven thinking it was Barbados or something like that. You're in Greece, that you're in a really good area. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Kalispera, welcome back. 1 week today, at the start of our Peloponnese trip, we stood on this very spot and we done a sunrise vlog. This area at all, this is my first time on this beach. It was a discovery vlog. One of the questions I asked at the start was, does Finikounda have that Greek charm? Does it make you feel like you're on an island? Can it compete with the islands? And does it make you feel like you've escaped? Now that we've been here a while, I think we can answer them. So everybody, come along. We're going to go and grab a beer along at Lemon Drops and let's unpack everything over a beer. Roll some VTs and just show you what I found over the course of the week. I cannot walk in flip-flops without kicking sand up everywhere. It's terrible. So everybody, Yamas. Now, let's unpack everything that we've experienced during the week. And I've got Bob Marley on the background. I'm hoping that it's not all too loud, but let's have a drink anyway because it has been a hot day. Now, Finikounda is a small, tiny village on the western Peloponnese. It's about an hour and a half away from Peloponnese airport. And I say an hour and a half because the bus journey, it does go through some small roads to get here. But if you can make the bus journey, you're greeted with a charming, small Greek village. Finikounda, there's two supermarkets. There's one just near the chapel, and then there's another supermarket just further out on the main road that passes through Finikounda. Both of them will serve everything. You've got all your normal food staples there. And they have inside bakeries as well, so they have your fresh breads, fresh sandwiches, cakes, they'll have all of that. And you also have butchers, you have these small tourist shops. Now, when we got the holiday from Jet2, it was 650 euros. And that 650 euros was for Finikounda Hotel, bed and breakfast. Transfers, luggage, all of that thrown in. And we thought, deal, we're going to have to go. And that was one of the reasons that we thought, is it going to be a good holiday? Because we didn't know. We had no idea. We ate out pretty much every day. In fact, we ate out every day. I would say that our budget was probably about 100 euros, 120 euros a day here. The drinks wise can vary. So drinks can be either 4 euros a pint up to 6 euros a pint, something like this. Again, cocktails maybe 7, 8 euros up to 12, 13 euros, just depending on where you are. Food as well. Some places will be cheaper than others. You can get main courses between 10 to 15 euros, but you can also price right up to 20 euros if that's where you're going. Most of ours stuck to about starters, we were seeing 7-8 euros, 5 euros to 7-8 euros, main courses 10 euros upwards. Finikounda Hotel itself, it's a great hotel. The rooms are small, but it's a base. It's a base for getting out and travelling around. Accommodation in Finikounda is a mixture of small hotels, apartment style, and sort of private rents from there. One of the ones that we did find was the Golden Sun, which is pretty much right behind us here, and they had a day use pool that we could use. And it was a case of, yeah, use the pool, use the sunbeds. Just we ended up having lunch and a few drinks. The lunch was fabulous, spot on. So it was a good day, well spent, and the views out over this bay and on towards Finikounda are awesome. We also rented a car from Finikounda Rent-A-Car, and again, he was excellent. He came, dropped the car off at the hotel, explained everything. The car was 50 euros a day, and I had the car for 3 days, and then he came again and picked it up straight from the hotel. No worries, Greek style, easy as pie. And it's easily accessible to get to Matone, and you might even, once you pass Matone, the road tends to get a bit smaller. But for sure, I would say getting a car for at least a couple of days would get you out and about, and it gets you to see the other areas around this resort. In the morning, Finikounda is very slow paced, just as you would expect from a Greek village. It is, sir. Oh my. That's the way we're going. This one's not for the faint-hearted.
Down this, I'm not gonna go like run right down this
You're going to run right down it?
thing. Yeah.
I think we're going to be lucky if we get up it.
I can't get up it like that.
But the views are nice. Wait till it gets snow on it. Then it'll be really cool. Now, it wouldn't feel like Greece if you couldn't have a great view of the sea. Not for me anyway. Maybe for some other people, sure. But for me, you've got to have that view of the sea. And the beaches here are great. You've got one main beach in Finikounda itself, and then further out the other side of Finikounda, there's a huge long stretch of beach. That beach goes on for miles. And far down at the far end of that beach, you can do your windsurfing and all of this sort of thing. They've got water sports on down there. Further this side, you've got beachside tavernas, sunbeds on the beach, which, by the way, are cheap. So sunbeds, you could have a lot of the places for sunbeds in Finikounda. As long as you bought food, you had a sunbed. When we went to the beach just outside Finikounda, we went to Sand and Sea Beach Bar. The sunbeds there were €10 for the sunbeds with huge cushions right at the front. And then as you went back, maybe your third row backwards to the roadside, they were €5. You didn't have to have food at the bar or anything, but we're glad we did, because the food that came was just, oh. And I think that whole lunch was maybe about €60 or something, but it was worth it. It really was worth it. Again, we had the feta cheese, the Greek salad, the chips, meatballs, and oven-fried aubergines, or I think it was aubergines or zucchini in the oven. All just fantastic stuff. Things that make you feel Greek, or make you feel like you're in Greece. The little fruit man that passes. Selling fruit. In Greece, they'll have fruit stalls pretty much on the back of 4x4 pickups, and they're selling tomatoes, watermelon, all of that sort of thing. You'll also see people at the side of the road selling their local produce, again, tomatoes, grapes, olive oil, that sort of stuff. Or we even seen people in the shade under a tree making bamboo baskets. Yeah, these things just remind you that you're in Greece. So, does it have the Greek charm? The Greek charm might be, for me, it's silly things like views of the islands, it's the boats out on the water, church bells ringing in the morning, it's cats taking shelter, the beautiful flowers, grapes growing on top of restaurants, on top of people's gardens. It's gorgeous views, it's the Greek hospitality, and obviously the Greek weather. The weather's fantastic. There's people out swimming out by here, further out. We're going to go and see now what the water is like in just a second. The harbour area, looking up. And it's quite a busy beach day, by the looks of things. Yeah, the water is absolutely toasting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up and sink it in the sand. Even in Greece, pouring with rain, but it's still warm.
To the head.
Did it? Yeah. Oh,
I saw that.
I see one now.
Strange cloud formation.
Over there, it's like a blanket of clouds. You can't see through it.
Yeah. I think we just got hit by a tornado.
How?
A little mini tornado just swept through. It's not windy now, but for 2 seconds there it was really windy. And everything was spinning around, all the leaves.
Sort of wiped out all the shop stuff now.
All of these things add up to make Greece the way it is. In Finikounda, you have the Tavernas sitting on the beach with the gorgeous, beautiful views outside of the harbour. And just to sit there and enjoy a drink and take life slowly, sit back, relax. So afternoon time here is siesta time, and you have the views. Some places are just starting to open. Some are still just taking a break for the day. So there's not as many people out and about today as, or at this time of day, as you would normally get. So it's nice for a nice quiet walk before the evening starts and before it all starts to get really quite busy. Which also makes it a really, really peaceful walk. We've not done a hell of a lot of things during this holiday, apart from indulge in Greek food. I mean, Greek food itself is fantastic. It's one of the many reasons to come to Greece in the first place, is to have all the gorgeous Greek food. And boy, did we have a lot of Greek food. But after every storm we get, there's always sunshine that comes out. And you get to enjoy the view again. And everybody's back at the beach. And we're back for some more food yet again. Finikounda early morning, as you've seen, has been quiet. At night time, however, Finikounda changes. It becomes alive in a completely different light from the daytime. At nighttime, it's a vibrant area where people are all out having their food, their drinks, and it's all based on the same street, but everybody's out. Special this. Oh, look at busy cat. That is the trees. Right, so what should we do? Find the drink. And so you can sit and enjoy drinks overlooking the harbour at some of the cafe bars. You could have drinks in one of the more traditional style bars, so not so much a cafe bar, but the more traditional style bar. You could also have drinks there. Now, being a Greek place and a Greek village, you wouldn't think it would have that many bars, but it does have a few. This is Yanni's bar. Wow. And do you know what? Enjoying a few beers at night is probably part of what makes this place pretty special. And you've got the harbour as your view, and just being able to enjoy that, and yeah, it just adds to it. Yamas? Yamas? Yamas?
Nothing like a meetups.
Well, that was put on. Forgot about me and my video voice. Nothing like a meetups. Out towards the harbour, where you can rent the boats. The views then coming back into Finikounda, and especially at night, the view of the sun going down over behind Finikounda. We had a guy playing music on the harbour as well. And it just adds to that whole ambience that you're in Greece. That you're in a really good area and it's going to be a good holiday. I mean, this here is my view looking out, and I'll show you, this is fantastic here. Now guys, this area here, you could be forgiven thinking it was Barbados or something like that. That is the vibe that's in this bar. This bar is amazing. It's got a wooden thatch roof, a central round bar that's made out of bamboo and logs. Really friendly staff. Matteo and his staff's fantastic. The surrounding pantries, the view outside there behind me now. Wow, it's good. Now, if I was comparing Finikounda to someplace like Matagorda or Lanzarote, now I know that some of my subscribers have came on board because of Matagorda and Lanzarote. Would this be the type of place for you? It's not a place for high attractions, you know, there's no water parks or anything like this. All you've got is this gorgeous scenery and the chance to unwind. And it's got that in droves. Let's cover over everything. Does this holiday suit everybody? Does this location suit everybody? No. Simple as. It's not close to the airport. It's a small area. The tourists here are mostly Greek or Europeans. So again, if you want to be beside loads of other British people, it's probably not for you. It's not got, as I said, water parks. It's not got huge supermarkets right in the centre. You've got a choice of two. And you've got small tourist shops. That's it. And then your restaurants. But it's got simple things, simple living in a simple holiday that make it special. I mean, we were walking up the street behind the harbour, and there's a man there just outside his house, and he has a charcoal grill outside his house, and sits and cooks corn on the cob all night, and he sells them for €3.
Yeah. Do you want one? Yeah. I think we should have 2. Yes, 2. Yeah. Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, do you want to have that? Cool. How much? What's that?
6.
6. Ah, okay. I see. Thank you. Wow. It's small things like that that add up. For the kids, if you've got kids and you are here, you've obviously got the beach, you've got the whole water park type inflatable that comes onto the beach. Now it comes on, it's either certain days or weather dependent days. Maybe when the wind's down low, then that'll come on the beach. So there is some stuff for the kids and stuff to do. There's games rooms at night. So it's currently 11 p.m. and at the minute there's no sign of letting up. And then at night in the local park, I mean, I took Otis to the local park, which was across from the hotel, and we just played some bouncy ball, things like that. But again, at night, the kids are out until midnight playing football or whatever they're doing. Their life is outside. It's not inside all the time. They live for that, and this is their summer holidays because, yeah, it's too hot. Doesn't make you feel like you're on an island. Do you know what? With views like that, hell yes, it does. It really, really does. With views like that outside, with views like the harbour in Finikounda, which is only up over the hill. It's like a 5-minute walk away from here. The views out to Finikounda, the views of the different bays. We have a watchtower that's just outside the village as well. These things all add up to it. And it just makes the holiday. It feels like I'm on an island. I don't feel like I'm on the mainland. Simple. And I've missed it. I've missed this aspect of it. I came looking for an escape, and I've come away finding a hidden piece of paradise in this part of the Peloponnese. It's got a bit of everything. It's got a bit of history. It's got that laid-back culture. It's got the essence of everything Greek about it. Comparing this part of Greece to Lanzarote, if I'm being honest, I prefer the Mai Tais in Lanzarote. But look at the view. And there's no hurry. As I said, it's got that Greek thing. It's got that Greek thing that the Canaries miss. The Canaries have the promenade, and especially in Lanzarote, the promenade and Fuerteventura is full of sand. But there's a bit missing. And Greece has got that jigsaw piece, and I don't think he's given it up. So if you ever see Finikounda on an advert, book it. It is just a perfect place to chill. It's quiet enough that you're outside the village, but the fact that you're looking on to the village just just makes it awesome. So to sit and watch the sun go down, it's a great place. So everybody, that brings us to the end of the vlog. It's the end of our trip. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Thanks for coming along with us again. This one's been special. We're now sitting here with a pina colada, watching the sun go down one last time over Finikounda. And outside the Lemon Drops Beach Bar, right next to the water. Like right next to the water. Here it is. The view behind us there. Beach bar in the background. That is a nice pina colada. Simple, but nice. Pina colada songs just came on. This has brought in just the escape that I was after. Just the holiday I was after. Not trying to search for things to do, trying to search for things not to do. Every excuse under the sun not to do anything is right here. Thanks for coming along, guys, and we'll see you on the next video, wherever that may be. Everybody take care. We'll speak to you all again soon. See you later. Ta-ra. Yamas and Yasu. I'll do it, then Mummy can do it. Yeah. Right. How do we do it? Mum's turn. Just in time for the beat. Go.
No.
Come on. Are you going to do it? Oh, now she's doing it. Let's go.